head over to Lagos now, where Nwabueze Okonne from UBA is standing by to take us through the day's trade. Eze, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with a look at the bailout plan that is in store for the banks. Let's say hypothetically it is coming out of the reserves. How exactly will this affect the Naira?
Thanks, Fenly, for having me. The bailout plan that was announced by the CBN governor last week Friday basically has much effect on the local side in the market, because you're seeing liquidity coming into the interbank market. You're seeing rates dropping from the double digits range into the single digits. So we're seeing this the bailout, simply because it's Naira denominated, most likely affecting the local interest rates, the local market, rather than on the exchange rate side. I would expect that since the bailout really isn't coming out from the reserve, I mean, from available information, it doesn't show that the bailout is coming out from the reserve. So we expect more of the effect of the bailout influencing the local markets, I mean the local money markets, rather than on the foreign exchange bit.
Well, this bank saga surely has had some negative impact on investment sentiments towards Nigeria. How exactly will this play out for the Naira?
Sorry, Fenly, you have to go over the question again.
All right, we know with the bank saga, this must definitely have like a negative impact on investor sentiments in Nigeria at the moment. And how exactly is this going to play out in terms of confidence for the Naira?
Well, basically, yes, definitely you have some wariness that come as regards of such information, which definitely will happen every other place in the world when such news comes out. On the strength of the Naira, we expect maybe some slight shakiness, some slight depreciation on the Naira coming out at the start of it. But as information begins to unfold and people begin to get clearer and more definite details of what the bailout structure is and the various corrective measures that are being taken to address the system, then I expect that the confidence in the market would also come to a stable front. Not undermining the fact that currently the level of FDIs are not at an all-time high. It was about a year and a half ago, so the trend or tendency to notice some capital flight might not really be there as would have been expected if you had such a high level of FDI currently in the country.
All right, we've also seen that the CBN is undersupplying the market at the dollar auctions. What would you say is Lamido Sanusi's stance or policy towards the Naira? Does he prefer a weaker currency? If you take a cue from the various statements by the central bank governor, he's always reiterated that he'd rather have various monetary policy instruments working out in such a way that would encourage the development of the Nigerian economy. Outside of that, he also would prefer a stable Naira. We've seen a trend whereby what he's done generally was more of to remove the speculative arm in the foreign currency trading aspect and see exactly where the market levels should be priced. If you look at the auctions in the recent week, though we've seen some of the demands not being filled out, but if you take a cue from today's auction, we found that the demand was completely filled out. Actually, the demand was below what was offered by the central bank, and as such, the interbank market did respond quite a bit to it, by the Naira gaining about 800 kobo towards the close of trade as the result came out. So our focus is that the governor would want to ensure that the Naira market is stable. There's some confidence on the level at which the exchange rate trades, and also reiterate the fact that he's able to meet the central bank at all times. They're able to meet whatever demand that comes in on the auction, as long as it doesn't stand on the back of speculative purposes.